A former Fidentia director speaks out. Danisa Baloyi says she knows nothing about the missing millions. And another PSL coach bites the dust. This time it's Booby Solomons who gets the axe. This is E-News Prime Time. A very good evening. Hundreds of angry protesters gathered in Pretoria today as the man accused of killing Sheldon Himan appeared in court. The body of the 7-year-old girl was found earlier this week, 15 days after she disappeared. Andrew Jordan is charged with her kidnapping and murder.
A vivid demonstration of the widespread outrage that's greeted the murder of one child. Many of them dressed in pink, in remembrance of the color Sheldon Himan was wearing the last time she was seen alive.
I'm here today because my sister also has 3 little girls, and it could have been one of her children.
The criminals, they do whatever they want, but if they see the people standing together against crime, then I think they'll think twice before planning anything like this man did.
He can't deserve to be alive because he's so cruel. Why should he kill a young girl? Why? Really, it's very sad.
Few got into the packed courtroom. But among the first in was the little girl's mother, Elise. Andrew Jordan needed protection as he was taken from the holding cells to the dock.
Overcome by emotions, some members of the public openly wept throughout the brief proceedings. An elderly man was clutching his cross and shaking, with tears running down his cheeks.
Jordan's bail application was postponed to next week so he can get a lawyer. Police still haven't revealed how the girl died, not even to her mother. But they have released the body and the funeral will be next week. Macintosh and Zamande, E-News, Pretoria.
This is the man police say murdered Sheldon Himan. 25-year-old Andrew Jordan was arrested soon after the 7-year-old went missing. And this was his story when police questioned him the first time. Jordan is telling police how he took Sheldon to a park with his goddaughter on the afternoon she disappeared.
I said if your mother said it's okay, then it is surely okay. Then we went to the park. We spent an hour and a half there. From the park we went back home.
So you don't know what happened?
No, I really don't know what happened. I've sat and thought about it, and thought about suspects as well.
How do you feel?
I don't feel so good.
Why?
Because I'm charged with these things, with kidnapping. If they'd caught me for smoking a Zol, I wouldn't have argued, because I do smoke Zol.
He's now also charged with murder. Days later, Jordan allegedly led police to a stream on this patch of wasteland, where the 15-day search for Sheldon ended. Valdi Carlson, E-News, Pretoria.
Well, the woman at the center of the Fidentia scandal has also spoken out. Danisa Baloyi was a director of Fidentia and a trustee of the Living Hands Trust. Curators are now trying to trace 1.2 billion rand Fidentia invested on behalf of the trust. But Baloyi says she has done nothing wrong.
Danisa Baloyi insists she has nothing to hide. She's a trustee of the Living Hands Trust, which was set up to provide for the widows and orphans of dead miners. But she was also a director of Fidentia. At the time when the trust asked that company to invest 1.2 billion rand on its behalf, the Financial Services Board says this was clearly a conflict of interest. But Baloyi claims she wasn't present when the other Living Hands trustees took the decision.
Actually, when the report comes on the 27th, you'll find out from the curators how much I fought for them. It will be revealed.
But the curators of Fidentia say Baloyi has never contacted them. Another bone of contention is the 8 million rand loan she took from Fidentia.
The curators have all of the information on it. Duly payable, repayable, unlike what the press have said. It has terms and it is fully payable with strict terms.
So you're repaying that loan?
It has to be repaid at the terms that are within the agreement.
Baloyi also accused the media of dragging her name through the mud. Kale Nair, E-News, Johannesburg.
In other news, supermarket chains have been given the go-ahead to return Robertson's Peri Peri spice to their shelves. The health department says tests have revealed it does not contain the cancer-causing chemical dye Sudan Red. Now, the Peri Peri spice was removed from supermarket shelves last weekend, along with several curry powders produced by Osmonds. This came after allegations that traces of the banned food dye were found in these products. But all samples of the Peri Peri spice submitted for laboratory tests were free of Sudan Red. The results of the tests done on the curry powders are expected within days. Well, you'll be handing in your tax return a little later this year. Filing season is normally in April, May, but the South African Revenue Service has announced a delay. No reasons have been given, and the new filing deadline will be announced soon. Officials say you should use the extra time to get your documentation ready and record accurate odometer readings if you have a car allowance. With that, let's take a quick look at the markets. Parliament's money watchdog has hauled the Defence Department over the coals. The Standing Committee on Public Accounts, or SCOPA, has accused the department of misusing taxpayers' money.
Defence officials face some tough questions as SCOPA tried to get to the bottom of the department's spending. In the past year, it spent R500 million of taxpayers' money supposedly on travel and subsistence. But it's failed to provide adequate documentation to prove where the money was going. Just over a quarter of the claims for official travel could actually be verified.
You are not even worried when you see a figure of over and above 567 million unaccounted for. This is shocking.
And SCOPA members weren't the only ones who were unimpressed. The Auditor General has slammed the Department of Defence's financial system, branding it inefficient, unreliable and in decline. But the department insists there's nothing to worry about.
To us, I'm convinced the department is really on top of the situation.
Officials say a new integrated financial system will be ready in 2008.
Turning to